Glad to have you with us from Music City, USA, Nissan Stadium in Nashville. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's McCoy. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a first down play. A give to Brown. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Zings it complete to the right. And wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's Hughes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And Brom's got a new trigger man. Keen Holtz is at the helm, and he comes from Ohio State, where you know good and well. He didn't come in as a 1-star. Like you always come in as a 4 or a 5-star, highly recruited guy. He's got some big size, some good athletic ability. And Palmer, Brom always gets the best out of the quarterback spot. I look forward to seeing what he gets from this young man.
And during his time in Louisville, Brom's won games when he hasn't always had the most talented guy physically at quarterback either. But when you had a guy like Tyler Shuck, you saw what this offense can do. And they're certainly, they hope they have that now under center as well. Should be a lot of fun to watch this offense and see how consistent and explosive it is.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Off play action. Caught on the outside, it's Brown.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Now try to move the sticks with Brown. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. How about that defense run? Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff for Brown. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Fires to the tight end. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff, Isaac Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They have been running ISOs in football since the beginning of time, right? They want to isolate that linebacker. A lot of times they're going to pull a guard. Great job by the defense seeing it, getting downhill, understanding where the ball's coming, going downhill, attacking it, and getting a big tackle for a loss.
Now facing a third and long. Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's good.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a deep shot here. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And that's a really good play.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Richardson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Complete to the left. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. Louisville calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first that big pickup on first down. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He wants it all. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just...
Caught! And he's into the... They'll start on the ground with Brown. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's forward. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Dangerous throw there. This knocked down and incomplete.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Throwing right. Zips it out to his man. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
This would have been a massive field goal try from 55 yards out. Instead, they'll go for it and try to convert on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Cardinals! Motion from the wideout. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Holding his fourth quarter lead, and they're going to try to finish it off with a gamble on fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. It's complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Skinner. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Finds the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good at the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Looking deep. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And no. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A give to Brown.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Ole Miss calls its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. It is amazing what you can do with your roster if you just refuse to have kickers. It's also amazing how you can wreck a game. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Punch it out of the air. Touchdown, Cardinals. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be...
welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. It's the Condors and the Louisville Cardinals. Restate the state call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about this?
Here's Brown to begin the drive. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Hand off for Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Off play action on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. He's got an open man. Touchdown Cardinals. They grab the early lead. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. On first down, it's Brown again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught him.
Hand off, Isaac Brown. There's some room. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Cardinals are threatening on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown! Here's Brown to begin the drive. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. First down, right back to Brown. Oh, spin move. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Quickly to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gonna look downfield again. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Booster.
To the air on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
The Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Off the play fake on first down. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Foley. Might have a chance. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. A give to Brown. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills. And
he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Cardinals have a lot of options on second and inches. The run inside. It's Brown. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd down, here's Brown. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off for Brown. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play?
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another.
Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Down to the 25-yard line, and he's got enough for a first down. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown! The Cardinals come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll give it to Brown. Here's a little room. Headed to the end zone. And he's... unleashes one. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Spits it out to the back. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's swatted away. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
What a game.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. On 1st down, it's Brown again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And down he goes. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
What a great job defending the comeback there by the defender, right? He was able to squat, transition, break on the ball, and knock it down. Could not have played that better.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. At the 35, he's open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. There he goes. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Open space at the 25. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Now improvising. Complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot.
And he's in. Done. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll start on the ground with Brown. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20.
Here we go, ready.
Quarterback may change this route.
Ready, go.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tool.
And he's got it. He waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a pre Running inside. It's James. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Well, they try to throw.
They'll try the counter. Powers through the... just shedding tackles. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. And the Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. The throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. The snap sets up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. No. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And that one will sail out. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Tight end now in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
Pushes ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. On the run, it's James. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's James.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They'll run it to the right. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run play action. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
When you get in the red zone, you can...
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Running inside, it's James. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Finds space on the right.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got his man across the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to go right back downfield. He makes the grab, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Trying to run, it's James. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's James. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal in the 6. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for... He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's James. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's James. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for room. It's James. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try the run, and the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Picks up the 1st down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's James. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle.
Open field on the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. False start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. How about that defense getting back? This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell.
Touchdown, Buckeye! A great catch and run for 6. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Buckeyes offense as they take control of the football first. Offense in a bunch formation. The run inside. It's James. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's James. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. On the run, it's James. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. Ran through the contact. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Line gets set, 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's James. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. The run inside. It's James. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside, it's James. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look. They'll start this drive going to the air. A lot of defenders around on that screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's James.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Running to Green. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Snagged in the middle. It's James. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's James. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Buckeyes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes it past the marker. Gets it across the 10 to the 11, and a fresh set of downs and a little breathing room to boot. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that. On the draw, it's James. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point.
Caught, and he's got room. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's James. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On target over the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Powers forward. He's not quite going to get there in the try for 2. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Back to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not... Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Final timeout taken by Hawaii. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And this will fall incomplete. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team is incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.
ready, go! Ready, go, go! Down, ready, ready to go! Down, ready, go, go! ready. 180, 180.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Ready, go.
Looking to fire. Got it. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him. And you just get it to him, and he does the rest. And that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll go right back to the run. Maybe a crease. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. The interception stopped. Delay to the back. It's Grant. And the defense makes the stop. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's James. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He'll try it again. Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. With the catch, it's Clinton. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's James. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Right back to him on the ground. Got enough for the first. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. On the delay, it's James. Maybe some room here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeye! The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Now on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Makes the grab on the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are improper. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere.
Trying to beat the D deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the counter. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Got a little grass. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Third touchdown in the game. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, he's got a chance. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the red zone, it's James. Pulled down for the tackle.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to...
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown! Delayed handoff. It's James. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass. ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10.
Ready, go.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's James. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. The run inside. It's James. Strong, firm tackle. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. On the run, it's James. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Go, go. Go, go. Go, go.
They'll go right back to it. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Off play action. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Got a man. It's James. Turning it on. Slips a tackle and he's got room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Running inside. It's James. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Deep to shallow. That's
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Trying play action. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might.
Break. Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll go to the counter. There's a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll run it. It's James. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He's looking to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, 3rd and short, I think the offense was...
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.